Write the story that excites you, not the one that you think will sell. Make sure that you're choosing ideas not based on the market, but based on like what you want to live with, have with you for the rest of your life.
So we first have Ella McLeod, who is a writer, poet, and co-host of Comfort Creatures podcast for people who prefer to have for their friends to have paws instead of hands. She is the author of Rapunzel or Don't Touch My Hair. Her most recent is The Map That Led to You. Her debut adult novel, Andromeda, will be published in May 2026. Yes. Up next, we have Veronica Roth, is the New York Times bestselling author. Yes! A poster girl, Chosen One's arch conspirator, the Divergent series, and Carve the Mark duology. Her most recent release is When Among Crows, an emotionally charged contemporary fantasy of love, sacrifice, and ancient enchantment at Polish folklore thrives in today's Chicago. And finally, we have V.E. Victoria Schwab. Woo! Is the #1 New York Times bestselling author of more than 20 books, including the acclaimed Shades universe, the Villain series, the City of Ghosts series, Gallant, The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, The Fragile Threads of Power. They're also the creator of the supernatural drama series First Kill, which is based on her short story from the anthology Vampires Never Get Old. So I'm going to need some help from the audience, because in addition of me reading these questions, I have to figure out who is actually the one to hit their buzzer first. So and a reminder to our contestants, you're supposed to phrase your answer in the form of a question. Are we ready for round one? Okay, the categories are The King of Horror, Classic Science Fiction, Fantastical Worlds, Author. This is when I will give you books and you tell me who the author is, and Writer Invented Vocab. Now, they can't see the screen, so I'm going to read the question twice, and I'm going to have to learn how to speak slow. So, Ella, alphabetical order, you get to choose the first category and price.
Okay, I'm gonna.
And if you need help,
What do you mean price?
So you like King of Horror for 300 or?
Oh, okay. And I'm allowed to turn. I'm allowed to do that. Okay, cool. I didn't grow up on Jeopardy, man. Like I'm from London. I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna start with Writer Invented Vocab. Because, why not?
Which, how much?
Oh, yeah, 200.
200, here we go. While made popular in Star Wars, this 5-letter word meaning robot, especially the ones you are not looking for, was coined by author Mary Wolfe in the 1950s. Oh.
You read it twice.
While made popular in Star Wars, this 5-letter word meaning robot, especially the ones you are not looking for, was coined by author Mary Wolfe in the 1950s. I do feel we should give it to Victoria since she did have it.
I think it's not very fair that mine is a little louder than everybody else's. So somebody here in the front row is also just going to keep an eye on these. What is droid?
That is correct. All right, it is your board now.
Oh, man. Okay. Wait, the board has to come back. I have to guess. Okay. Can I have Fantastical Worlds for 500?
There we go. She's going big. Also, I realized when I was doing this, I don't know how to pronounce some words, but I figure like everything I say sounds weird to all of you with my accent, so we'll just see how it goes. All right.
Not to me, man.
I know, right? We're all the same, yeah. Shanghai immortal author A.Y. Chow originally hails from this country. Oh, sorry. Shanghai immortal, that's on me. Shanghai immortal author A.Y. Chow originally hails from this country.
Canada?
Yes!
Well done.
Well, like you like.
I would find this fabulous. Okay, now it's
Do I pick now?
Your board, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go author for 400.
Author for 400, which is, here we go. The 3 books are Beloved, Sula, Jazz. Beloved, Sula, Jazz. Yeah, Ella.
Toni Morrison.
Correct. Do you think I still need to do it twice, Len?
That's your call.
Yeah, I feel like it's good. Yeah, if you guys are confused, I can do it again. All right.
Such a tease.
I know, right? No, well, yeah, no, I'll just, unless no one answers, I will do it again. All right, yes, Toni Morrison. So you're bored again?
Oh, great. Okay. I'll go Fantastical Worlds for 400.
Fantastical Words for 400.
Okay, so now we're not waiting for you to read it twice?
Yeah, I'm only going to do it once. There we go.
I'm so competitive.
Watch this one. You'll be like, do it again, Yulberg. All right. Fans have been waiting 13 years for the 3rd and allegedly final installment of his King Killer Chronicles series. Oh, I feel like this wrong.
Oh, okay. Who is Patrick Roth?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, the question thing.
I was like, wait, I know this.
Okay.
Okay, is it me now?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Classic science fiction for 400.
Okay, here we go. This 1975 book by Samuel Delany, set in the fictional city of Belnona, ranked 33 on the 20th century greatest hits 100 English language books of fiction. God damn it. Should I read it again? No. Or we think it's not going to help? That's fine. What do we do in that? Do you get it again? Oh, sorry. Oh, what is dull green? Did you know? I did not know that, so it's cool. Oh, she did say the pressure was going to get to her and shear her down. So
Really it is.
we're saying this is what will have broken Veronica Roth. You're bored again, Veronica?
All right, well, I'll do classic science fiction for 300.
So 300. Okay, here we
You
go.
want to redeem yourself.
English writer Anthony Burgess claimed to have written this 1962 dystopian classic in just 3 weeks. There we go.
Is this the Clockwork Orange?
In the form of a question, please.
What is a Clockwork Orange?
This is, yeah. Although you did say, is this? I did actually. Actually, fair enough. Is this the copper? Okay, you're bored again.
Okay, great. See, now I feel like I'm on a roll, so I better quit while I'm ahead. Classic science fiction for 200.
Okay. Trantor is at the center of the galaxy in the science fiction series adapted for the screen on Apple TV. Yes.
What is Foundation?
Yes. Look at you.
Hit my category, and then we're gonna be out. Ooh, this is dangerous. All right, yeah, I'm gonna go classic science fiction for 100.
Okay.
Clear them up. Clear them
There we go. So Zapid Beetlebrox is the president of the galaxy in this humorous science fiction series. Ooh, I don't know there.
Guys. Okay.
Oh, it'd be really embarrassing if I got this wrong now. I only know like 3 pieces of science fiction. What is Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, there we go.
I don't know anything about science fiction.
You're doing great.
Thanks.
Oh, okay. Can I have King of Horror for 500?
King of Heart. Yeah. Ooh. This is a name of King's book that is part memoir, part manifesto on how to be a good writer. There we go.
What is on writing?
Yes. Which is really good. I finally read
Yeah.
it this year.
All right. I want to catch. Oh, I'm catching up. Okay. Can I do King of Horror for 400?
Yes. It's Stephen King's longest book. Yes.
What is The Stand? Oh, come on now. I just feel like that should
I
count.
feel like it counts. I would have it
counts.
Yeah.
Is that the actual title?
Yeah. Well, because there are different versions of The Stand. There was The Stand that got published, and then there's the 1,000-page whatever that. No, I feel like that.
Okay. That's what. Okay. Okay. The judges say yes. Okay. Can I do King of Horror for 300?
Yes.
I finally found a category.
These are the first names of Stephen King's 2 sons, both published authors in their own right. Yes.
What is Joe and Owen?
Yes.
Joe Hill and Owen King. Joe Hill's books are very, very good. I've never read Owen King. Okay, I don't know anything about science fiction, so I'm saying in this category, can I have King of Horror for 200, please?
Why didn't I do 500 when I asked?
Yeah, you had a 500.
Many of Stephen King's novels are set in this U.S. state, the northernmost in New England. There we go.
What is Maine?
Yes.
I feel like we're heading back to science fiction.
Yes, we are. Classic science fiction for 500.
Generally, AI is the protagonist of this 1969 novel by an American author, Ursula K. Le Guin. Ooh.
I think it was Veronica.
Was it me?
Was it Ella?
If I get it wrong, I'm gonna be really mad. Wait, was
You
it
think it was Ella?
If I get it wrong, I'm going to be real mad too. Okay.
We could do rock, paper, scissors.
I saw blue first, but
Okay.
yeah.
What does Earthsea?
No.
Damn.
Do I get to do it now? What is the left hand of darkness?
Yes. It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. It's good. It's good. We got it. I'm amped.
There
guys.
are other categories. There are other categories. It's fine. It's fine.
What is? God damn it. Fantastical Worlds for 300.
Okay. This novel by Tomi Adeyemi is the first in a series, takes place in the fictional county of Orisha.
Yeah, I think it was Ella.
What is Children of Blood and Bone? Yeah. Thank God. I will also do let's go author 500. Let me play big and catch up.
Okay. Two Boys Kissing, Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist, and Every Day. There we go.
Who is David Levitt then?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, it's my turn now. Can I do author for 300, please?
Yes. Boy in the Black Suit, Long Way Down, Ghost.
Oh, yeah.
Who is Jason Reynolds?
Yes.
All right. Now what do we have here? Writer invented vocab for 300, please.
Okay. This hyphenated feline-inspired word, meaning someone who is afraid, was coined by Dorothy Parker.
What is Scaredy Cat?
Yes. You learned something? Did everybody just learn something?
We learned something? Okay, great.
Yeah, don't say, look.
All right. Can I do writer invented vocab for 500?
Yes. It's a word invented by Robert Helen for his Hugo Award-winning novel Strangers in a Strange Land, meaning to understand at a visceral level.
Oh, I do know it. Oh,
Yes.
what is grok?
Yes. Because I didn't know.
Somewhere my husband is like relieved. I will take writer invented vocab for 400.
Created by William Gibson and used in his books Burning Chrome and Neuromancer, this word is a forerunner to the term World Wide Web. Yes.
What is internet?
No.
No. Not an appropriate sentence that.
Oh, wait. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Oh, no. No. We all should have known. It's
All right,
okay.
Veronica, you still have control of the board.
Right. Fantastical Worlds for 200, please.
Okay. In March 2022, this prolific fantasy author raised $41.7 million on Kickstarter, the most funded campaign on the platform's history at that time.
You can have it.
Was it me?
Yeah.
Okay. Who is Brandon Sanderson?
Yes.
Author for 200, please.
Ember in the Ashes, A Torch Against the Night, and A Reaper of the Gates.
Who is Sabata here?
Yes. Who's here tomorrow, I believe.
Yes.
Am I making that up? No, okay.
King of Horror for 100.
This was Stephen King's first novel. Oh, there we go.
What is Carrie?
Yes.
Oh, it's me again. Sorry. Okay. Fantastical Worlds for 100. You had your cursor over.
Bilbo, Frodo, and Sam live in Hobbiton, a village in this region of Middle Earth.
Oh my God. Wait. What is
region?
What is? No, it's completely gone. No, the panic.
What is the Shire?
Oh my God!
Next round is double. You have plenty of time left. All right.
All right. Author for 100.
Okay. A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, The Reappearance, and 5 Survive. Yes.
Who is Holly Jackson? For fuck's sake! Sorry. So sorry. Apologies.
And finally,
Apologies.
we have for 100, Joseph Heller invented this hyphenated term, which was also the title of his seminal work. Yes.
What is Catch 22?
Yes, ma'am. There we go. All right.
Guys, I got to take some deep breaths.
Yeah.
Most stressful.
With one round down, in first place is Victoria with 2,900.
Very nice.
Veronica in 27 and Ella with 13.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Plenty
Let's go
of
with that.
time. Veronica and Victoria, Ella and I were on a panel earlier today about TikTok and how much social media changed because the three of us debuted around the same time, 2010, 2011. So I was wondering if you guys could talk a little bit about what has changed in the industry. First of all, the fact we were talking about this, that we're still here is most, I think they say most people give up after 3 books and like we're still here, you know? So I wonder if you could talk a little bit about the changes that you have seen in publishing.
Well, back in my day.
We were just talking about blog tours.
Yeah.
You remember blog tours?
Yeah.
Remember blogs, guys? They were
Yeah.
before Substacks.
It was a live journal.
Yeah.
A
there were
WordPress.
Yeah, WordPress.
Yeah.
A Zynga. Blogspot. Anyway, we don't need to keep listing platforms. Whoa. I don't know. Do you have any interesting things to say about
I
this?
think time is a straight line and a circle all at once. Here's what I mean. Before Book Talk, it was Bookstagram, and before Bookstagram, it was BookTube, and before BookTube, it was BookBlog, and there will always be something. It's at once exciting and also very stressful to see this kind of like continuous reinvention. But the reason there is a continuous reinvention is to maintain organic discovery and organic communication. And then when each platform becomes less organic, some new form of that. I think this is the era in which we live now. Am I very daunted by this current era? I do not make TikToks. I like to watch TikToks in bed at midnight and scroll. And I like to like ones, especially if they're about animals doing silly things. But like, I'm glad that there is a medium always that makes books cool and communal, because like writing is such a lonely process and reading doesn't have to be. And I do love that like books are cool, and I support any platform in which that feels communal.
Oh, yeah. So my main thing about TikTok is I'm not going to be there. That's fine. But I think what gets people in the bookstore is huge. So a lot of people approach this, whatever, with a little bit of scorn. Like I'm not going to say the name of the book, but someone came up to me, somewhat recently, like, what do you think about this one? Because it has some similarities with Divergent, which P.S. Divergent has similarities with a lot of things. So like come on, give me a break. And I was just like, they said, do you mind this? And my answer is no. I am so in support of whatever gets people to read, because people don't usually just read one book. They read one book and they go to the store to get it, and they pick up a bunch of other books, and then they get into a habit of reading in their life, and they start to look for more books. So what gets people reading is what I'm for, which is why I'll never be mad about a celebrity memoir or any kind of book that like upsets the book industry, like purists or whatever. I just think getting people to read is a huge deal, and we should be in support of it no matter what platform it comes on. But that doesn't mean you have to be there, right? Yeah.
Well, yes, I know. Well, it's funny because I was saying, like, when we were talking about it was blog tours, and now it's like you have to have a full production studio in your house and film mini movies every day. I'm like, no. Ella and Veronica, I want to talk a little bit about your new books because they have to do with folklore. Veronica, you with Polish folklore, Ella, you with Caribbean folklore. When you were doing your research, is there anything interesting that you found out? I'm assuming you have a personal connection to the folklore in question. And so anything when you were doing your research that really made you go?
I don't know if it was in doing I guess talking to my grandma's kind of research, isn't it? Yeah. So a lot of what I write about comes from the stories that she would tell me when I was growing up. And I think the main thing for me was that the mermaid at the center of the map that led to you is like a vicious bitch. And I love that. And I think that often, like, the mermaid stories I grew up with, they were kind of like, women that killed themselves when men rejected them, which I didn't love, to be honest. Whereas in Caribbean folklore, the river mama is like angry and wrathful and kind of primordial. And when people look at her and she doesn't like them, she drowns them, And so I think for me, it was this like not just falling in love with the folklore all over again, but a re-understanding of like mermaid mythology and like all of that, and just this idea of a mermaid not being pretty but being dangerous and terrifying. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, sort of similarly, a lot of Slavic folklore creatures, which is what I've incorporated in When Among Crows, are women, wronged women who suffer something in life and then things get worse. And I think folklore is always like reflects the priorities and interests of people at the time who are telling it. And to me, it says that people were alarmed by women at the time that this folklore was being created and, kind of spread. But I really loved learning. I know, isn't it great that we live in this evolved and modern time? But mostly I just loved connecting to that part of my heritage because my mother is Polish, but I was born in America. And so we didn't grow up with a lot of the traditions or the language. And so giving myself permission to learn about it, even though she actually doesn't know that much about it, because she tried very hard to become Americanized. So she kind of lost touch with all that. So going back into it was really lovely in a family sense. It made me closer to my uncle who proofread the book, and he speaks Polish better than she does. And I don't know, it was really wonderful. But yes, all these women, these scary, deadly women with born with two souls and two sets of teeth who turn into owls. That's a strika. It's like all these amazing, dark, creepy creatures I got to incorporate and find humanity in, which was kind of the thing about When Among Crows. It was really fun.
It's interesting what you say about like your mother really trying to become American, because my grandma was the same, like really tried to become British. And then when we had these conversations about these stories, I was like, you've been saying on these for all this time.
Where have you been?
Where have you been? You were raising me with Cinderella and you had the river mama in your back pocket. Are you kidding me?
My mom used to tell me that Baba Yaga would eat my toes if I didn't clean my room. And I was like, why didn't you tell me that?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Before we go to round two, Victoria, I wanted to ask about your podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Because she has the podcast No Right Way, which came from people asking you how to write.
Yeah.
I'm curious if at any point an author had said something to you that really resonated, like, ooh, that's good. And also follow up, who, dead or alive, dream author?
Ooh, I mean, so yeah, the podcast No Right Way came about because I would get into fights with all of my author friends because we write so differently. There is literally no right way. And a lot of aspiring writers will come up to you and they ask you, how do I write this? How will I get to this? And it just depends. They want prescriptive advice, and there isn't really prescriptive advice. There's just whatever works for you. That's what works. And so I wanted to interview other really successful authors about what worked for them because I wanted to show the discrepancy between what worked for me and what worked for them. So like I had Sarah El Arifi on this season, and it's probably my favorite episode because the difference between our writing styles, you can hear the anxiety in my voice going up over the course of the episode as
You a pantser?
Yes, like the most pantser of pantsers. And I'm like, here's my 350 scene cards for my next novel. I will be writing them in order. Thank you. No questions. So yeah, I think I love I've learned from each one. None of us have had the exact same process, and that's kind of the best part about the podcast. I would really love to have Oscar Wilde on. Am I going to have someone a living or dead? Because I just think it would be really good chat. But every single person I've had on, none of us have had the same creative process, and I hope that's liberating in the face of a lot of the desire for prescriptive advice.
I don't even write the same book to book. Like,
No.
because you can't, everyone's like, oh, you've done it already. I'm like, yeah, but I've not done this one. Yeah.
Exactly. You don't learn. I think it's Stephen King that's like, you don't learn to write books, you learn to write the book you're writing now. Yeah. And then it's just a continuous education.
He's kind of smart, isn't he, that guy?
Yeah.
We had a whole category based on
know.
A whole category. All right, well, round 2.
God.
Here we go.
Does it work the same way?
Yes, exact
Okay.
same way.
Okay.
So,
Calm
but the
down.
money is doubled. So
Oh, God.
plenty of
Is it
time
the
to catch
same?
up.
Oh, different
So
categories.
the categories are Brit Lit,
No.
bringing characters.
Sorry, everybody.
Remember where you are. Bringing characters to life. This, I'll give you the character. You name the actor.
So embarrassing.
Them's a written word. That's we're looking for words used by book industry publishing folks. Yes. Yeah, there we go. Ring the Nobel. And then party animals. I will give you animal characters. You name the book. So Ella, you get to go first again.
So what was party animals again? What does that mean?
I will give you animal character names. You give the book that they're in.
Oh my God. I feel like I should say Britlit, but it's going to be all the more humiliating when I don't get it. Okay, no, you know what? I'm a glutton for pain and punishment. Britlit, give me 2,000. Go on.
Oh, you have.
Come on.
Okay, here. I mean, this is when things are just gonna. They got things just. She is the author of speculative young adult series, first published in 2001, called Notes and Crosses. Yes.
Who is Mallory Blackman?
There you go.
I'm back.
Yep.
Thank God. Okay. Britlit, 1,600.
No joke. I'm
It's
happy
the
for you.
pen name. It's the pen name used by Eric
Oh my
R.
God.
Arthur Blair for his 1949 dystopian classic, and that's not a double thing. Oh, who?
Oh.
Me?
Like,
Okay. What is Brave New World?
No,
No, it's the pen name.
what's the pen name?
Who is Aldous Huxley?
No.
Damn it.
Oh, wait. Really?
Oh, we got it all wrong.
Oh.
Double think. Why am I?
Why did I?
did I think
I
that
did the
was-
same thing. Yeah.
It's all. It's
1984.
Yeah.
Not Brave New World.
It's okay. You're back to controlling the board.
I am.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Led 1,200.
This classic novel about the Dashwood sisters was originally published anonymously. Rather than Jane Austen, the title page simply said, by a lady. Yes.
Is it Sense and What is Sense and Sensibility?
Yes.
Thank God. Okay.
Free me from Britlit.
Okay. Britlit 800.
This author maintained that his Chronicles of Narnia series was not meant to be a Christian allegory.
Who is C.S. Lewis?
I love hearing the gasps over here. You're like, I know it. I know it. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, Britlit 400. Why not?
She was the oldest of the 3 Bronte sisters to survive into adulthood.
Oh God. Okay. Well, you know it's like a 1 in 3 chance, isn't it? Who is Emily?
No.
Who is Charlotte?
Charlotte, yes. All right.
I was totally gonna guess that.
Victoria, you've got the control of the
Oh my
board.
God. Okay. Them's writing words for 2,000.
Okay. This term refers to a stack of unread manuscripts on an agent or editor's desk. Oh, that was all.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
More specific.
More specific. Sorry, that was
What
on
is
me.
a slush pile.
I knew it.
Oh, we're tied now. This is very stressful. And them's writing words for 1,600.
TK, sometimes written as T/K, is editorial shorthand for this.
Oh, yes.
What is to come?
Yes.
Fun fact, it's because there's no words in the English language that combine those 2 letters, and so you can do a search for it through the manuscript.
I think that's an American thing.
Yeah.
I learned something today, too. Look at this.
Do I get a bonus point for educational charity?
I kind of feel like, yeah.
What was bringing characters to life again? Oh,
So
Adaptation.
Yeah, adaptation. So I give the character, you name the actor.
all right. I'll take that for 1,200.
For 1,200. She played Dorothy Vaughan in the screen adaptation of the nonfiction book Hidden Figures. Yes.
Oh, is it who is Taraji P. Henson?
Nope. Yes.
Who is Violet Davis?
No. The
never seen it.
other one.
Well, the only other one.
You can't go again.
Oh, I can't go again?
ask
Okay.
So who
I'm not going to tell you.
All right.
who is Octavia Spencer?
Yeah.
I've met her in real life, so that's extra
Yes.
embarrassing.
So, Veronica, back to you.
Now I don't know what to do. Them's writing words for 1,200.
Okay. This professional editor is usually the last one to review a manuscript before publication. Okay, that was Veronica.
What is a copy editor?
No.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Well, you get
Oh.
to go second, I think.
Do I
What
get
did you? Yeah.
who is a proofreader?
Proofreader.
I gotta stop.
I
being
actually think it
generous.
differs publisher to
I
publisher.
think you're right.
You know, because
It's
sometimes,
fine.
you know, people aren't doing their things. You really,
I don't always have a proofreader.
yeah.
So Ella, you have control of the board.
I'm gonna go bringing characters to life 1,600.
This Starfleet
Oh, for
captain
fuck's
played
sake.
in the 1976 BBC miniseries I, Claudius.
Starfleet captain.
Yeah.
Who is? Oh no! It's the one that I pair with McKellen in my mind. The bald one. Stewart.
Wait, what is it?
Something Stewart.
You had it.
Who is Patrick Stewart? You gave that to me with that.
but I know the bald
Because I do the same thing. Yeah.
Okay, Ella, who's made a comeback. Look at you.
Meanwhile, me.
I love that none of us are touching the Nobel one. We're like, no.
Definitely not.
Let's do a little seasoning. Let's do party animals for 1,200.
Zira, I don't even know how to say that one, and M. Zaius. How do you say it? Cornelius and M. Zaius.
And we say the what? The book?
The book, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, no.
That's great. That doesn't help.
Does anybody in the audience know? Yeah.
Oh. Well done.
Okay, Ella.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to dial down the spice and go back to, let's do bringing characters to life 800.
Oh my God.
He played Cromwell in the 2015 BBC adaptation of Hilary Mantel's Wolf Hall. The following year, he was the BFG.
Who is Mark Rylance? Yes. Oh, yes. I love that man. I love that man. Okay, bring characters to life 2,000.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
A far cry from his first credited screen role as Eddie, an ex-delivery boy. This chart-topping singer played Robert Paulson in the screen adaptation of Fight Club.
Oh my God, I have regrets.
Which was Robert Paulson?
Topping, yeah. He was a chart-topping singer in the Fight
Singer?
Club.
Any clues?
No, he's a chart-topping singer, and then
Who
he
knows
played
it?
this role
Does
in
any
Fight
of
Club.
you? What is?
All right, it is, who is Meatloaf?
Oh.
That's all right. That's all right.
How would do characters to life 400.
She played Katniss Everdeen in the film adaptation of The Hunger Games. I feel like that was actually, you pressed first, Veronica.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay, who is Jennifer Lawrence?
It was so funny. I was like reading it looking. So I was like, you guys are going to get this right away. If you see me like start reading like this, you know, I think you're all going to know it.
I feel like if I didn't get that one, I'd just be out forever. Okay.
You'd be out for if you didn't get who is Shailene Woodley.
Okay. Party animals for 1,600.
Enzo.
Oh, God damn.
No.
Anybody in the audience?
See, when no one gets it.
Okay, that's fine. No, it's fine. What is the art of racing in the rain?
You get that?
I don't know. Yeah, I feel better about that.
All right.
Is it me again?
Yeah.
Oh, God. All right. Them's writing words for you.
Sub rights, a shortened version of this term, meaning literary rights sold to other stakeholders such as film or translation rights.
Oh, yeah.
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 Oh, subsidiary, right?
Yep.
What is subsidiary?
Oh, yeah. Thank
What
you.
else?
I wouldn't know.
So smug. Them's writing words for 400.
ARC is the abbreviation of for this.
Advanced review copy.
Yes. Well, this says reader.
No,
I thought it was advanced reader.
I feel like could this be one of those ones where it's multiple things depending on?
Is it a transatlantic?
Book it out.
Transatlantic? Is it only advanced review or advanced reader? Is it advanced reader?
Officially, I believe the judges say advanced reader.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I needed those points.
Who? Yes, you get to pick again, though.
It's me again? Okay.
Victoria. Or
I don't want to pick between them.
All right. Ring the Nobel for 400.
Oh, God.
this Irish poet, Death of a Naturalist, is amongst his well-known poems, won the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1995. Here we go.
Who is Seamus Heaney?
Yes.
Oh my God, my Irish fiance is going to be so proud. I'm so sad he's not here. Yeah, all right. Party animals 400.
Wilbur Charlotte Templeton. There we go, Vera. Yeah.
What is Charlotte's Web?
Yes.
Yay.
You've got fast reflexes. Like, I don't know.
Because I'm so amped. Okay. Party animals for 800, please.
Hazel Fiver Bigwig. There we go. Yeah.
What is Watership Down? Broke my heart.
Can't believe how far ahead. I was going to say.
This is truly not a comeback I saw happen.
Depressing.
I know.
Trivia,
I
final
know.
trivia.
I'm going to take the win while I have it, Elizabeth. All right, Party Animals 2000. We can duke it out for the one that no one wants.
Pretty Tail Chaser, Hush Pad Pounce Quick.
What is Redwall?
No.
what's the one with like the cats? It's like the cats. Is it the one with the cats? Is it the one with the owls? Is it the one with?
Is it like a Terry Pratchett or something?
All right, we're gonna.
Okay.
It's the Tail Chaser song.
Oh, God damn it.
Okay. All right, so we're now
Oh,
ringing
no.
a bell.
This is what no one wanted.
Oh God.
Is it?
It's
Steve?
still you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's get it out of the way. 2000.
Okay.
Cool.
The only Icelandic winner of the Nobel Prize in Literature.
Cool. Good for them.
Okay. We'll move on. It is Haldor.
Oh my God.
You know what? No, it's all right. It's all right. I would never have got that. It's on. I was gonna go.
No.
It's okay.
Run it down. Yeah, just run it down.
just run it down. Run it down.
Reverse order.
Wait, in 1993, she became the first black woman to win the Nobel Prize in Literature. She is also the only author to appear in both rounds of today's trivia game.
What?
Tony Morrison.
Yep.
Who was Tony Morrison?
What was the second one with Tony Morrison?
Was she was when we did beloved
Yeah,
Isula.
she did
Second
author
round.
also.
Yeah.
This is the second.
This is the second round. Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, it can't be Tony Morrison.
And for everyone that looked at me expecting to get that, you're all racist.
This Canadian writer, best known for writing short stories, won the Nobel Prize in Literature in 2013.
Who is Alice Munro?
Yes. And finally, he is the only winner of the Nobel Prize in Literature who is predominantly a songwriter. Yes.
Who is Bob Dylan?
All right.
I didn't know that.
Okay.
That's cool.
All right. So we are now with Ella is at 11,700. Veronica is at 7,900 and Victoria is at third, 5,300.
Who's
All right, so
coming?
now
It's okay.
we're doing the final
okay. Doing-
trivia where you all are going to take your whiteboard and you are going to write down how much you want to bet on the category, which is poetry. So we're going to do this and then So yeah, just how much you want to bet, how confident you are.
And keep that secret for now.
Yeah, so don't show. Yeah, so we all know what Veronica is going to be doing, so there you go.
All of it or not?
You were at like 7,900, I think.
11,700.
Okay.
7,900, I think 5,700. This is that's an eraser. Let's use.
All right. So this passage is from one of her most famous poems. A free bird leaps on the back of the wind and floats downstream till the current ends, and dips his wing in the orange sun rays and dares to claim the sky. We are looking for the name of the poet. No. You write,
Oh, I just.
you write down your answer. You write down what yes, sir. No, I write it down, and then you will sorry. We done. Yeah. Better that you didn't like say what it was, and then yeah. Oh, wait. Do 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 do. Everybody. No, you're like no. I didn't actually know how long I should time it for. Are we all ready? Wait, so we do it by reverse order. So Victoria, what is your answer? For $1. That is, you know what though? This might be smart because that is not the right answer. So there we go. All right. Veronica, you are correct. Yes, you bet all of it. Amazing. All right, here we go, Ella. Oh, yay! Amazing. I'm not going to do.
Did Ella bet all of it?
Yeah, so both bet all of it. So it is my pleasure to present the award for Celebrity Author Trivia to, can we do a drum roll, even though we all know? There we go, to Ellen McLeod!
And I didn't know where the Shire was. Thank you. I'd like to thank my mom. No, I wouldn't. She doesn't read.
Amazing. We just have a couple minutes before we close up. So I just actually wanted to just ask one more thing to our esteemed panel. So here we are at Comic-Con in London with very accomplished authors. Is there something you could tell yourself when you sat down to write your first book? Is there something you wish you could tell yourself now that you know when you start first writing your first book? A little inspiration, because I'm sure there are a lot of people out there who are now writing their first book, need some words of wisdom. Is there something you can look back now? Being on a celebrity author panel, We're learning a lot about Veronica. A little bit of a drinking problem.
Whether there are people around.
Yeah, is there something you would like to, you wish you could have said to yourself now knowing that you've like made it?
Oh my gosh. Well, a lot of things, not all of which I'm comfortable talking about, aside from go to therapy sooner. I think I would say don't let people rush you, because like later when you're looking back at the books that you released, you do have to carry them around forever. And it's good to take your time with them if you can. I mean, this is an easy thing to say, but they can't actually force you to turn it in, you know? So it's true. They can't. They can like do bad things to you, you know, like bump you a season or cancel your contract, but they can't make you turn it in. A lot of authors, when they first start out, feel like they just have to do like what the publisher says because they're afraid. But you have to wear the book that you write for the rest of your life. So you should take your time with it and make sure that you're happy with the way that it turns out. So insofar as it is possible to slow things down for yourself, I think that's an important thing to do. Even as a writer who's not published yet, take your time and feel right about it because it's, you know, it's yours.
I agree. I would add, write the story that excites you, not the one that you think will sell. You can't really control what sells. Like I have 24 books out. I can't control which of them is the most successful and which of them is the least, but I can control that I'm proud of all of them and that they're the stories I wanted to tell. Like at the end of the day, that's the only thing you have in your control. And so make sure that you're choosing ideas not based on the market, but based on like what you want to live with and work with and to Veronica's point, have with you for the rest of your life.
I would say like choose your hard because everything is hard. Life is hard. And I would rather the version of hard where I'm like putting something in the world that's for me and that fulfills me and excites me, as opposed to the version of hard where like I don't take that risk and, you know, maybe my job is more secure and a little bit more of a kind of linear path, but I'm always wondering, what if I'd done this thing? I got it. Where I'm stressed 90% of the time, but then 10% of the time I get to like be on a paddle with Schwab and Veronica Roth, which is still crazy. So I'd rather that than the version of hard where I had like a job that maybe paid me more and made sense to my immigrant grandparents, but I didn't get to do stuff like this, you know? Yeah.
Amazing. Well, thank you all. If we can give a round of
Thanks,
applause
guys.
to our lovely
Thank you
authors.
so much.